Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, good morning. Good to be with you. It is Sunday. No, it is not. It is Thursday, September 25th. And we're gonna calm things down here with a little piano music as we flip into getting ready for our morning, getting ready to do some trading, getting ready to be disciplined and professional traders that we are, following our rules, entering when setup is there, and passing the boredom together when it is not, analyzing charts and talking about trading. Okay, let's do the lights, camera, action thing, even though I don't think I'm quite ready yet. Just a moment here. What could be better? Oh, I could have my hat. So let me go look for that first. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Okay, we are getting to a point now where things could not be better. Maybe I should bring up the Zoom room. I'll do that once we get going here. Let's do this. Let's do the lights, camera. No, we don't even have the camera going. Oh, let this not be an indication of how the rest of the day is going to go here. All right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Lights, camera, action. And there we are. Good morning. Put the hat on. Okay. And what else do we need? Okay. We can get rid of Tono's web frame up there. All right. We are in the New York session, not the Asia session. We have no trades on the board. Last night we took a trade. We took a trade. It went in our favor. Okay, let's get this Zoom thing going. Today, 25th. Okay. We're all set up there. Now let's look at our charts. Let's see what we have going on here. Let's go all the way over to the VIX. VIX has moved up a bit. We are at 16.85, still not in a volatility zone. Today is, as I said, Thursday, so as every Thursday, I'm sure we have unemployment claims coming in at 8:30 today. It is 7:40 in New York. Thursday, September 25th. Let's refresh just to make sure nothing got added to the calendar at the last minute. We have 8:30. Oh, we have a couple of FOMC members, Mirren and Goolsby, speaking today before 8:30. At 8:30, we have final GDP, quarter over quarter. We have unemployment claims. We have durable goods orders. Okay, so that's where our VIX is right now. Look at the dollar here. It has been going up. We're at about 97.899, which is kind of where we were yesterday around this time. Yields have also been going up. Both of these things are, when the dollar and yields are going up, expect gold to be coming down. They tend to move inversely with each other. Here is the 5-minute spot gold chart. This white box here was last night's Asia opening range. We're back down in that zone again. I'm going to leave that box where it is in terms of, like I like to put price in a box first thing in the morning, so that, we can see how price has been moving since we sat down. But this is the box I put price in last night. You'll see here when the market opened at this vertical gray line here, that's 6 p.m. New York time. I put price in a box. Price overnight moved out of that box. Well, this is the 1 minute or 5 minute candle. Yeah, 5 minute candles exactly. So we moved out of the box, back through it. So that's where we're dancing around that area right there. Above us, we have the WR2 and the previous day value area low. Below us, we have the daily pivot point. Below that, we have the WM4. So these are our pivot points. These are our predictive areas where price is going to stop and evaluate its life choices. Seems to be doing that right now here at the value area low. Didn't really respect it on the way down through, at least not on the 5-minute chart. Okay, putting our indicators back on. Our supports and resistances. We've got our linear regression channel so we can see their direction of travel. Okay, that's our 5-minute. Here's our 1 minute. Come on, bring it down in here. Get some perspective of things. There we go. Also, let me just make sure. I get a little nervous that maybe my voice is not loud enough over the music. So let me turn the music down just a touch. There. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Yeah? Okay. Alright, so here we are on the 1 minute. Direction of travel is down. Direction of travel is up on the 5-minute. We look over here on my trusty 15-minute chart that I have up over here on the other screen most of the time. Kind of flat, but it looks like overall the regression channel is toward the downside. Still toward the upside on the 1 hour though. Well, for right now, we're not getting any clear indication it wants to go any particular direction, so we're just going to hang out and let it do its thing. Did OBS close? No, we're still open. We're still broadcasting. That was a previous streaming mishap we had here. All right, let's make sure we're logged into our broker. Make sure our trade copier is up and running. Let's disable all the followers. All right, now let's enable them. Okay. All right. start getting settled in here after we've clicked off a little bit of the analysis there. This is the Barcelona Trader. This is where grown-ups come to learn how to trade and for a trading community. And on this channel, we talk about grown-up things. Sorta. Okay. Move things around a little bit. All right, bring the lights down. Turn off the camera light. There we go. What we would like to do is okay. Right now, price is not doing anything, but we don't need to be as, on top of this, wasting our mental capital and our emotional capital. Because even though it seems like we're just waiting, what we're really doing when we're watching the charts is we're, every time the chart moves, we're asking ourselves, is this a good entry? Should I get in here? What do I think the chart's going to do next? Where do I think price is going to go? How's this candle going to close? And as you're constantly asking yourself those questions, there's another part of your brain that's asking the question, okay, does that mean I should act now? Should I get in? Should I take a buy? Is this a sell? Should I wait? Is that confirmation? And so you're constantly grinding mental and emotional capital just by sitting there and waiting. And that's why it's so hard. You're sitting there and your mind starts saying, it's been a while since we've had a trade. Aren't we about due for a trade? Maybe I should just get in here. I think it's going to go down. At least I'll get a little bit. right? And that is the internal chatter that destroys your ability to trade well. The market rewards discipline. The market rewards discipline. So, anyway, what I do when I try not to get, so much mental and emotional capital spent is, when price is doing this, and for example, I know that I probably don't want to trade. I was going to say I don't want to trade a specific level that we're at, and therefore I, just won't even start paying attention to the chart very much until I get an alert saying that price has moved, beyond a certain point, and then, I'll come back and I'll start paying attention again. When I'm on stream, though, that's harder to do, obviously, because you end up having a lot of dead air time, and you want to be filling the time with knowledge and coaching. And so, at least for me, that's been harder when, as we've been building the audience on this channel, sometimes we go for stretches where no one is watching, or, only a couple of people are watching. And, you don't know if that's your mom or your wife from the other room. So, I tend to just let a lot of dead air go by a lot of the time. I'm going to try to not do that nearly as much as we have consistent viewership here. All right, so anyway, as we observe what's going on here on the 10-second futures chart, let's look at where we are on the 1-minute spot chart. Now here's where price was in a box. So we're above here. You could say that we have another little box that we can put price in right here. We're in a consolidation zone right here for the last, what is that, about 20 minutes, 30 minutes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 minutes, something like that. So it's gonna break one way or the other. I wouldn't call either of these major levels by any means, but when it does move beyond it, it will probably move significantly beyond it, either from here down to here, or from here up to up is a little more complicated because you've got a pivot right above us here where it has respected once. So it would have to move. Well, up, I don't like these trades as much because, unless you're getting really decisive candles, you don't know if it's going to respect this pivot directly on the pivot or a little bit beyond it? Once it gets a little bit beyond it, is it going to respect this side, this end of the regression channel and then turn around, or is it going to wait, turn around up here? Either way, as soon as it starts going up, you've got like 3 stop signs in front of you. So I don't like that. You need a little room for the next stoplight. Things look a little cleaner if I observe them on the 5-minute chart. You know, the travel downward here was very clean. That was happening just as I sat down this morning. It was too late for me to even consider getting into that. Don't like to just turn on the computer and jump into a trade if you know, when you have to get your bearings. You have to get a feel for what the market is doing. Yeah, you know, it's going to be unfortunate if our direction of travel is up from here, because it just looks complicated to looks a little complicated to trade both ways, honestly. But I don't know. Market's in a tricky place right now. Too many pivots, supports and resistances. Yeah, things are happening. We have 1 minute to go before the 8 a.m. candle. All right, here we go.
Morning, man.
Hey, good morning. How are you doing? We have 8 a.m.
Good.
coming right now.
All right.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
There it is. Haven't taken any trades yet today.
No.
No. There hasn't really been much going on. There was this big drop right as I was getting on this morning. As it was happening, I was just kind of sitting down.
How'd you make out last night? Did you do any more or?
No, I took one trade. I don't remember if you were on when I took it or not, but I got 140 out of it, and since 150 is my nut, I just said I'm good, and then I didn't trade anymore. Even though
You're good.
it gave me a couple opportunities to trade a bit more, but I just thought, why risk it? I'm good.
Your screen is really small.
Interesting. I'm optimized for YouTube right now, and on YouTube I see it as being okay. Let me see what. Oh, I think I know what I think I know what's going on.
Yeah, it's about like 4 inches.
All right, 1 second. Did that change the size at all right there?
It brought it in. It zoomed in, but it's still the same size screen.
Okay.
You got a nice setup, man. Have any news today?
Yeah, we do have some. We have unemployment at 8:30, and some GDP stuff.
Okay. Home sales is an orange folder at 10. Might do something, but not much. They got larger.
Okay. You got the
That's
music?
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Everything's good. hang out.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, news, I'm sure, will move things. Traders are just waiting for, everybody's waiting for data, I guess. Who knows? I just show up here every day now and pretend like I know what I'm talking about. That's my new job. That was my old job, too. So, we're expecting 233,000 unemployment claims. Last week, unemployment claims were much higher than expected. So we'll see if it's bad, the labor market cools off. Well, I guess right now they're thinking we're going to get 2 more rate cuts this year and 1 early next year. So the next 3 in a row. And so I wonder if a bad jobs report or a high unemployment report will signify more likelihood of deeper rate cuts. More likelihood of deeper rate cuts, or more likelihood of continued rate cuts beyond the 2 or 3 that they're already expecting. Sorry, I'm got distracted here by something on my screen and then lost my train of thought there for a minute.
All right.
Are you leaving? Oh, nobody likes that. Oh. Hattie's staying here today, though, right? She's going? All right. Yeah. In the back, on the very back page of your book, not the back cover, but the very last page, it says made in the United States, North Haven, Connecticut, 12 September 2025. So it stamps the date that it was printed on there. Or
No
no,
kidding.
or no. Wait,
12 what?
Well, it says September 12, 2025, but maybe that's the date it puts on all of them because that was the release date, right?
Yeah, that's the release date. Yeah.
Right. Because I didn't get mine until did I say yesterday or the day before yesterday? I think it was just yesterday.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that would have been printed later if it was. I hadn't ordered it yet by the 12th. Yeah, cool. Nice thing to have have done and have on your resume, as well as just a great marketing tool.
Yeah.
1 minute for
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything.
Well, it certainly did. Took you a lot of time and
Yeah, but time.
30
Yeah, it costs time.
30 years
That's
of
true.
trading experience, or however many you have.
Yeah.
I'll create here at the top of the YouTube screen, where it says free trading course, join the Zoom room, and all that stuff. I'll create a banner that's just for your book, and so when they'll alternate, every few minutes or whatever, they'll change.
Oh, cool.
There'll be one for your book and then one for the Zoom room.
Nice. It could be another kind of slow, dreary day.
Yeah, I keep my mind keeps wandering, and then I have to remind myself, oh yeah, we're 9 minutes away from news. Nobody's going to do anything before the news.
Right.
So it might just be looking like this kind of day before the news, but then after the news, it kind of picks a direction. I'm hoping.
Right.
But whatever's going on right now, I almost take this as noise, or like fake outs or something, because there shouldn't be real movements in the market 9 minutes before impacting news.
Right.
In my limited experience, that is.
No, you're absolutely 100% right, though.
1 minute.
Hmm. Coming up on the DM3, but
Yeah,
it's actually right above the WR2.
yeah.
So that'll probably keep from going down. And we got the DM3, keeping it from really going up. Got 4 pips in between. I'll take that any day.
Yeah, but the question is, timing it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down.
Wow, nice drop.
Oh yeah, much not as many unemployed as expected. So better. The economy's doing better than expected.
Mhm.
Which is inflationary. I don't know if I should get into this or just let it settle first. Are you trading?
I think I'm taking it. Yeah, looks like a good trade.
You're in the
Yeah,
sell.
yeah. It's gonna reverse on me, of course.
Just gonna let it settle. Everything came in good for dollar. So good numbers for the economy.
Right.
How you doing?
I'm negative. It's fluctuating. I'm
Oh,
positive 1 minute, I'm negative the next. So now
oh,
it's going negative on me.
oh.
I should have got out when I had some money. I'm just being patient. Going back down. It's not a good trade though. It'll
Yeah.
pay me, but it won't be, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna get out.
I think it's about to drop.
Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah. That's when you think it's gonna drop. The wick, the wrinkle tips back up. And it's coming along. All right, now we're talking. It's coming up on the DPP.
Yeah. That's the only reason we didn't get in just now. It's in a tricky spot because it's also coming up on this support on the 5-minute Hakanashi and on the 1-minute Hakanashi.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll probably get out, but you probably won't get much more out of this run.
I tried to get out with $50 and the MetaTrader didn't let me.
Oh, wow.
That's the thing about MetaTrader, man. I got out with 70.
All right.
No, that's not bad. But it was a shit trade. Copy trading working very well today. Could have stayed in it.
It's hard. It's behaving strangely.
Yeah.
It's in a tricky spot.
All right, so broke the daily pivot. I wonder why my MetaTraders freeze like this, man.
I got stopped out. Damn it. I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
You got stopped out?
Yeah. It's too much. There's too much volatility still in this. WM4. Can't get into that now.
I just made another 50 on a MetaTrader. Are we still going? 36. 6. It's on the WM4. So you can get, did you take a sell?
I did, and it stopped me out, and by the time I got in, it was already out.
What? But if you click, if I heard you buy, you bought on the 37, 36 WM4. I mean, you sold it.
Yeah, as it passed through. Yeah, I thought it was passing through.
Yeah. Let's see what it's going to do next.
Bitch. So I gotta stop. I have 3 losses. I'm done.
Was that a buy or sell?
That was a buy.
I think you read that one wrong. Because that was a pullback going back down, and you bought it. You bought into it, and I sold into it.
Yep. I can buy into this.
Yeah.
I'm really reading the market wrong. I gotta stop, Tono.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay.
All right.
All right. Pick it up tonight.
Yeah, Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. I gotta stop.
Okay.
Yeah, gotta stop.
Yeah. Just chill. If you have 3 in a row,
Yep,
stick to your plan.
4 in a row. All
All
right,
right.
see ya.
See you
Bye.
tonight then, man. All right.